Hello. Welcome to. It feels like match day one, eh?
Yeah.
This is it.
It does.
When was the last time we had a coaching change in the middle of the season? 2012.
2012.
12 years ago.
That's more than a decade ago.
We never even dreamt that we will start this thing. So how do we carry that? How do we start that? It feels like it's the first day. But there was something in the air. It's the first day of the season.
There was.
In a must-win game.
Yes. With lots and lots of Sundowns fans in the stadium, it felt good.
It felt good,
yeah. December. This was supposed to be Calling Cup final.
I will always go back to the statement, Murendin.
Yeah.
December is not a month for Sundowns, it's a feeling.
It really is.
He'll be in the comments. Confirm it. He once put up a statement that the only place you'll beat Sundowns in December is on Twitter.
Otherwise,
not at Loftus.
Forget.
Not at Loftus.
Forget.
How did you have you digested everything? Like to separate yourself from the I don't even know what to call it.
Euphoria.
Is it euphoria or whatever it was during the week? The sacking of Coach Mangoba and Coach Miguel coming.
Yeah. I think I after 2 hours after at the end of the game.
Yeah.
I think I can try to analyze what I saw.
What do you make of today? I guess you don't really get the game.
The game?
Yeah.
Strong lineup. So normally our starting point.
You know, I was wondering from the morning, Kerry, I wonder how the lineup is gonna look. Because if you're gonna be realistic, lineup right now was gonna have an influence on the fact that we have Coach Steve here. You wonder actually, will it have an influence or Coach Steve is there, or because the coach hasn't seen enough.
Yeah.
You know, the coach can analyze you. Have played against Sundowns. The analysts, the video, but the meat is in the training.
Yeah.
To know your players, you have to train. You have to be with them at training,
on
at the
hotels.
Days. You know.
Yeah.
Match day boy. Like training, being together in video sessions. How the players engage in video sessions, body language.
So he's had what, like 4 days? I don't think he can quickly implement whatever he wants to do in 4 days. In any line of work, you can't implement anything for days.
Nothing, boy. That's why he in lineup he would have had to rely on the analysts we have, Coach Steve, Coach Kennedy. He would have to rely on them to say, Chance, this is my idea of how. Obviously, he watched the games as far. Maybe he's watched because of the way I see him. It was the first time I saw him today. You guys saw him
on Friday.
On Friday, the press conference. The things he's been saying consistently from Tuesday up until today, his demeanor. It's like you have a.
I know what you're gonna say.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like he's another Rulani.
Yeah.
He said something in the press conference where I was like, Coach Rulani said this later.
He used to say this a lot.
Yeah, when he says, I don't talk about referees, I don't talk about individual performances, I leave it to tell it to them after I've watched the game.
Sounds familiar.
When I have time, I will do a back-to-back video.
Yeah.
Here's the proof.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, so to be honest with you, Nakajino, I was like, okay, I won't make much of his lineups right now up until March, April.
Yeah.
I won't make much. I won't have expectations. Sorry. I wonder what he will do. But
you saw some small details. You saw
a lot
stuff. Stuff that's changed. Obviously, he'll want to put on his own stuff. So lineup.
Yeah.
Back five, I wasn't surprised.
Of course.
The amount of injuries and suspensions we have. Grant and Mutobi obviously were injured the last game.
Yeah.
Grant the previous game, and then Aubrey.
Grant gas Cocoon.
Yes.
And then Mutobi last weekend.
Yeah.
And then Aubrey suspended. So and I think Mutobi might be out for the season.
Out for the season.
I think he might be out for the season.
That's a big blow.
Yeah.
That's a big blow.
Yeah.
So I expected Mali to continue. I expected
Lubuza to come in.
Yeah, and then I expected Divine Lunga to start.
Yeah.
The Champions League. I would have been surprised if Diwane started ahead of Divine.
Same. And Diwane, has he had Champions League minutes in the prelims?
Yeah.
In the prelims. But I'm sure, especially because Divine played when we played Esperance, home and away.
Yeah.
So I'm sure the coach would have said,
I recognize you.
recognize this one. Yeah, so one thing that I saw, not immediately, but we were all wondering what shape are we in? What formation is this? Hekabona the lineup. When I saw Tebza, Allende, Blessa, Neo, I was like, one of these guys is playing in an unfamiliar position, definitely. And then 10 minutes into the game, I realized it was a box midfield. It was a 4-2-2-2. And it was a box midfield. The double pivot, Tebza, Le Blessa, and then the two tens, Neo on the left side, Le Marcelo.
Yeah.
But the beauty about Marcelo, Le Neo, Le Lucas is that they move around so much that it doesn't really matter who's playing where. It matters like what shape are we in defensively, what shape are we in offensively.
And he changed it second half.
Yeah, he
when
did.
he took out Blesser and then Adinsa
Letlaku, yes.
he changes to something different. So it's nice to see changes so in real time.
Chameleon approach.
Yes. Yeah, good to have that back. Good to have that back.
And but he also said, Hurri, Raja didn't come out how they expected, so that's why he changed the first half. It's not that Blesser was having a bad game or but he had to change, and our application had to be different from how they had planned and how.
You see, that's what excites me. Coaching happened at half time. That's what gets my juices going. When coaching happened, somebody recognized the problem and immediately solved it. And we played better second half, to be honest.
Yeah, we did. Mara, now I really enjoyed the first 15 minutes. Those interpassing between...
And pressing like mad dogs.
Seeing Lucas, Neo, Allende, their movements. But in the first half, Ikram was not as involved as you would want him to be. But one thing I like about Ikram, he doesn't have to be involved. And I think I said it. I even said it to Coach Mangoba, like in the press, when I was asking him the question. After Skuku Nehore, Ikram doesn't have to be involved in...
We have enough of those. Like you said, we have enough of those.
Score goals. Score goals. First time finish.
Yeah.
Score goals. Score goals.
Top finish.
That's all we need.
Top finish. Yeah.
That's all we need. But yeah, to be honest, for me, it looks like it's exciting times ahead. Coach Miguel, you know, I was just soaking up everything he was saying in the press conference, and I really feel like we have a good coach on our hands, because, you know, for a team that has had local coaches for the past 12 years, and not just any local coaches that really laid the foundation for the team we are right now.
Yeah.
And then to bring in a different coach and a foreign coach, what type of coach are we gonna get? How is this team gonna look? You know, but of course it's too early to tell. It's too early to tell.
It is.
We can't make up anything right now, but
not before the new year.
Not before the new year.
No. Give him time and space to work with these players. Not for the players. It's something new.
It's too early, but it's exciting.
It is.
The thought of it is exciting.
It is.
If things go, you know, you also need luck in football.
Yeah.
You also need luck. There are moments where you saw, there are games where you felt like Coach Mangoba needed luck. But I think with what we have right now and what Coach Miguel, of course every coach has to like present himself in a particular way, you know, for you to be convinced, and he has to say certain things. And press conferences are also like a presentation for coach, ne?
Yeah.
So judging by the presentation, you know, I always make I'm trying to make it a point that I mustn't make a comment of what's happening here in the camera because the last time I did,
People ask, what happened here? and try to concentrate here. Don't make comments.
Hey, I tried. Even Denga's taking a sip of his coffee. Give me money. It's only yes, I like more. And don't tell them what's happening.
I'm sure you'll know by now. Why you laugh?
Yeah, boy. I was happy with the lineup, but not entirely. Obviously, like I couldn't say like why isn't so playing? Like we have to accept that we have a new coach now.
Yeah.
But now, you know, like Champions League games, they need Peter Sharuli.
They do. And
Champions League games need Peter Sharuli.
And I thought he did well when he came in.
Yeah, he did. He did. But yeah, we can go to the ratings, boy.
8.5
for Ronwen.
Yeah.
No.
Kamaropa,
Yeah. 9.
Yeah.
Give me 9.
Yeah.
Second, back-to-back games, he had an assist in Morocco. Today he had a secondary assist.
Secondary assist.
That goal doesn't come without Ronwen.
Yes. Yeah.
Oof.
The idea, the execution.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you know, top teams score goals like this.
Yes. Tight games where are not top chances that are created. You need moments like that. Quick thinking from your senior players, just like that. 1-0.
9.
Yeah.
9 out of 10, boy.
Yeah.
9 out of 10. Sila was good.
Sila was good.
Sila was good.
Very good. 8.
Your generation.
I thought he was good. I thought in defense and attack, I thought he was better than what he was. Morocco, yes.
Mali 8.
Yes. I hope Mali is lucky enough or Bamapie, like how Madisha was cooked, how
Grant was cooked.
How Grant was cooked. I hope he gets proper coaching because the sky's the limit for that boy. The sky is
Couldn't have said it better.
Ah.
I thought Lubusa was good today.
Yes.
You know how we always talk about Mvala helps us build up better. He has a pass in him. That's what I was looking at Kajenu, especially from our centre backs. And Lubusa had two balls that he played in the first half that was so good. Line breaking passes. I know, actually, you know, it's getting lots of modern football, like to expect line breaking passes from your defender. Because your centre backs must defend and make sure you keep a clean sheet.
First and foremost.
Yeah, but I also need to say, in rating our back five, actually maybe let me say back four and exclude Ronza out of it. With VAR, I think the second goal stands. Yeah, Raj, the offside goal.
Does it?
I think so.
With
VAR, if it doesn't, it's a photo finish. When we look back at it, the guy who scored the goal wasn't offside.
The guy attempted the pass. Oh, that's the first one.
No, by the time when that guy played the pass, there was one who was in an offside position, but the one who scored came from what looked like an onside position.
Okay.
So with VAR, squeaky bum time out. Tight call, boy. Tight call. So also when we are rating our centre backs, that's what comes to mind now. I think we should lower rating Yamal to 7.5. Maybe Lily said give them both 7.5. Both of them 7.5.
Okay. And if it's onside,
I don't know. I don't know.
Divine Lunga.
I thought he was good today.
Yeah.
I thought Lunga was good today. Lisa Piahai, I think it was maybe due to the fact that he didn't have the legs
to play the full 90.
To play the full 90. But
Yeah.
I thought Divine looked good today. And I think I'll give him a 7.5.
7.5.
Yeah.
That's a good rating.
It's a fair rating, ne?
Yeah.
What did you make of Tebza's performance?
I thought it was my man of the match.
Is it?
I thought, especially the second half, he busted when we made that change where Rinsitse Nkulisi and Ratansa Lhaku and
Yeah.
he
came alive.
Yeah, he was a single pivot and he drove us forward. I thought he was.
I asked someone from CAF.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should disclose this. But I was asking them, "Kid, I'm sure Tebza might be the one person who's going for doping tests more than anyone, because Tebza always seems like he has renewed energy, like around the 75th to the 90th minute. Like, where does he get this energy?
Yeah.
You know,
Proper footballer.
Elite
footballer.
I watched Benny McCarthy's interview with Robert,
Yeah.
and Robert asked him if there's two players he could take to Europe right now who are playing in the PSL, who would it be? Ronan and Tebza. Ronan and Tebza.
Any sober person would say that. Yeah.
But Tebza, you know, I remember last season, I don't want to see Tebza in the league this season. He's overstayed his
welcome.
welcome in the PSL.
Yeah.
If we're being fair, Tebza should go to Europe. I thought after AFCON, it was sealed. And I know the next AFCON is only in December next year. Maybe Club World Cup will help us.
I hope so.
No,
I hope so.
Tebza can't remain in the PSL, guys. That's not PSL level.
A top footballer.
What rating do you give him?
A 9.
Yo.
I thought it was good. I thought it was. I think it was his best performance this season.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I might be, I guess, clouded by whatever, but I thought it was good.
You know, I thought Tebza was good against Magesi in the final. He was so good in that game.
He was.
There's games that has been good. The tactical change, it can't really bless, but you know, Blesser sometimes, like, he grows into a game. He grows into the game. And Kachano, I think it was just a so-so performance.
Yeah, blessed.
Yeah, and also players, when there's a new coach, I think sometimes they don't they're not their normal selves sometimes.
Yeah. Like actually, when you speak about Blesserle and Neo, they didn't look themselves. They were too quick to play the pass and they lost a lot of possession. First stuff.
Yeah. But I think everyone will settle down once they get to understand the coach and what he requires from them, and with like the application and how he wants them to play and how he wants them to help the team. It will be easier for them. But not for a lack of trying. I thought Neo and Blesser really tried.
They did.
I thought they really tried. I think Blesser, I'll give him a 6 because he only played 45 minutes. And I think because of that. And I felt like he had moments in the game, but those guys also, the Russia team was good in trying to nullify us in our danger zones. Yeah, so only how they had paid special attention to Lucas and Marcelo.
Yeah.
Even Reynas in the first half, like they paid special attention to them, and they allowed us to have the ball on the sides. They were pressing Mali quick. They were pressing Tebza, they were pressing Marcelo. So, I'll give him a 6.
A 6.
Yeah.
For Blesser.
Yes, for Blesser.
Marcelo.
I thought Marcelo. I actually don't know. I don't know. I think Marcelo had a good performance.
Solid.
I think he was solid. Yeah. But I felt like Kachanu, there was a bit more required from him, because it felt like he was getting into that 10 position a lot to also help Lucas. But naturally, he's an 8 and he will want to help with build-up. Because like in the first half, we were building up with 3, with Libusa, Tebza in the middle and Mali. And we were pressing with 3. That's the one thing that when I saw Kari, this coach is going to cook.
Yeah.
You know the thing about Sundowns, I don't want to say something that's going to make it feel like it's easy to coach Sundowns, because it's the hardest job in the country.
Absolutely.
It's probably top 3 hardest jobs on the continent.
Yeah.
And when when I saw like this, just I wouldn't know like there were like few details. There were a lot that I saw. I don't know. I don't want it to seem as if really these things were not there, but the thing is that they were not there. You know, because I felt like this season, like there was a lot of games where we were just too simple and like too simplistic in our approach, and I think it also killed the players because there are games where I think the occasion raised our level of intensity and performance, like FNB, you know, but the small details of the game, Kajino, like for example, what I was telling you now, like that building up with the 3 and pressing with the 3. It also requires a lot for what's happening in the middle. You know what I mean?
It does.
Yeah. Neo always talks about the build-up phase and the consolidation phase and
the final third.
Yeah, you know. So I think Marcelo was just busy because of that. But I felt like in the second half his performance was much better. Much better.
The whole team.
Yeah.
But it's a performance I want.
Yeah.
So
do you have a rating for Marcelo? 7.
7.
I take it. 7 is good on sofa score. I always tell you. But 7 point something. You know, okay, like okay, team of the week. Yeah. I thought Lucas. From the beginning of the season, I think Lucas has been overburdened creatively. And then, but there are times where it's just on him, or his approach sometimes is just a bit too individualistic. It's like sometimes I don't think he just. It's crazy what I'm saying because I think he's among our top assistants.
Probably top assistant.
I think Tashrik might be, you know, Ikram. But yeah, he's there. Sometimes there are moments where there are games where like he released the ball quick, played it in the channels. I think today we could have scored more goals. In the first half he was trying, but I think in the second half I shouldn't know. Let me make a plan because it's still 0-0. You know what I mean? Yeah, but a 6.5 or a 7?
I think a 6.5.
A 6.5?
I think it's closer to a 6.5
than a 7. Yeah.
No, ma'am. I don't know, ma'am.
No, we didn't. Who did I give 6.5? 6. Bless. I think I'll give Neo. And then who did you give a 7?
Marcel. Yeah.
6.5 for Neo. Yeah.
He tried the final pass, just that Nisa today didn't come off, but not for the lack of trying.
Yeah, and I think also in the first half, Ben and Lucas were operating in the same space. And you know my thing with like 2 left footers
in the same space.
In the same space. It just sometimes it just doesn't. Yeah. Ikram in the first half I didn't see a lot of him, and then in the second half I saw him a lot. Even though he wasn't involved in like our build-ups and whatnot. The thing with Ikram is that he can sniff a goal.
Yeah.
And he can sniff a goal.
And he's here to score goals.
It's so clear, boy.
Yeah.
And from anywhere. Anyhow.
And that's outside the box, eh?
Yeah, outside the box. First time finish.
Yeah.
You know, that's such a billiard goal.
First time finish.
That was such a billiard goal. Like the way Aisha Pilenka thing, it's like they have a telepathic connection. He knows who the Paradigo guy. Sometimes he doesn't even have to look.
Without even looking.
Yeah. I think just for my rating is not even for the performance, to be honest. Just that finish and the presence of mind to say.
Gotta give it a first time.
And give us our first 3 points in the group stages.
Huge.
I'm giving Ikram an 8.
8. Huge goal.
The 8 is not for the performance.
It's just for that moment.
Yeah.
That moment.
Yeah.
Kudrano,
best our bench changed the game today. Especially him, Shalu, and Mabo.
Yes.
They changed. They really solidified the performance here in Rajin. Kudrano could have scored a goal. Could have had a goal and an assist.
Can't hit that the assist, ne?
Yeah, he had the assist. But also to make that run, I'm giving that boy a 9. He might not deserve it, but you guys will forgive me.
Yeah, no, he can have it. He can have it.
I have to.
He can have it.
I have to. Our second sub was Peter.
7.5.
7.5.
Yeah.
He impressed you that much?
I thought it was good. He intensity up went up a notch when he came in. When we needed the goal, the coach made the sub and he helped us keep the stove hot.
Yeah.
And we did. When the Raja players were starting to tire a bit after 16 minutes, high altitude, Sunday, 3 o'clock kickoff. It wasn't that hot, but we were slowly building up pressure and Peter and he kept it hot. 7.5.
No, boy, you talk football. Could listen to you all day, every day. But you make a valid point.
Yeah,
boy. You make a valid point.
I thought he was good.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, boy.
Same as Lebza. Same as Lebza.
You know, I was saying, second half, we are gonna need someone to just slow things down in midfield, but
And
keep the intensity. And Lewu did exactly that.
Exactly that.
Lewu did exactly that. I'm giving him a 7.5.
Yeah.
7.5.
Yeah.
I think we are, as Sundowns supporters, I'm not sure whether it's like that with Sundowns and Lewu. I think we're at a crossroads. Because I think Lewu has been here for so long. And when a player has been there for so long, I think we expect the natural thing to be he must just be a regular starter and just play. But if you can go back to, even I don't know how much Lewu has probably repaid the money we used to sign him. He's repaid it long ago. I think I'm just not sure when his contract is up or when he's up for renewal. But I think we should renew a player like Lewu.
Because all tools.
Lewu helps us. Lewu helps us.
Yeah.
He really helps us. He really helps us. And you need that type of player in your team. Because Lewu can start now and give you a big performance, a top performance. And when you play teams like Wal Ahly, you're going to need him. You're going to need him. Who else came on? Mashego
salesman.
Sales.
Yeah.
I thought Terence, for someone who hasn't played much this season,
He did well, eh?
he did well.
He did well.
Can't you know our subs were good?
They were.
Even Sales.
Hence, already our bench won us that game.
It did.
Yeah.
It really did.
Even Salas.
Even Sales looked good, Kajero boy. He could have scored, he could have assisted.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in the right positions. I think I'll rate them both. Terence and Sales.
Yeah.
6.5, both. Yeah.
Very good.
6.5, both
Very
of them.
good.
Sometimes I think, when I think of our ratings, Kirimara, if we give like a player like Plesa 6, Barababatsene for whatever, like small, I think the burden is heavier to carry when you start, than when you come off the bench.
100%.
Because you've seen the game, you've felt it out, you see the players running Mupilahau like on the touchline. You know, you see a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I think it's tougher to start
than it is to come
off the bench because I think you have to come up with more solutions in the game when you start than, like for example, the coach said Kajano Raja didn't start the way we expected them to, or they didn't shape up the way we expected them to. So it's like now you must, whatever the coach has been drilling in your head, or guys, this is what you must do. You must change it.
Yeah.
You know, so I think it's harder. For the first time, Coach Miguel.
Oh. I get the pleasure too.
Of course.
An 8.
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
That's not bad, ne?
That's a solid start.
That's a solid start.
That's a solid start.
He has Stellenbosch to worry about now.
Yeah.
And then after Stellenbosch, we don't play Champions League until January, right?
January the 3rd.
Yeah. So, from now he has to worry about Stellenbosch, he has to worry about Amazulu, and then there's a game on the 28th, Richards Bay, I think. Yeah. Ritabona, man. I think it's games that he will win. I think it's games he will win.
I hope so.
Yeah. I'll give the Sundowns supporters a 10 out of 10.
Oh. Very
Proper
good.
stuff, Kajan.
Very
Proper stuff.
Proper Champions League stuff.
Proper Champions League stuff. Like there's a moment where the entire stadium started singing, and I think like 4 or 5 minutes after that we got a goal.
Goal.
So if you think those things don't matter, you matter.
Yeah.
You matter, guys.
No, a lot. No, you matter a lot.
You matter a lot. Yeah, but yeah, that's it from us today.
Thank you, guys.
We'll see you guys when we see you. We
Yeah.
don't know when we'll see you. Maybe we'll see you for Stellenbosch.
Yeah.
But we're not sure if we'll be. Definitely not gonna be at the stadium. Maybe we might go visit Propilan and offer him some home hands there. Who knows? But yeah, we'll see you. Now in Tutu, we'll see you after the Stellenbosch game.
Is no back on leave after?
I hope so. I hope so. Hey, he was approved for today. We'll see.
You'll see, guys.
Maybe if he'll get an extension. Bye bye, guys.
Sharp. Thank you.